Hello, students. Today we are going to do a very interesting story by an Indian writer, Mulk Raj Anand, and the name is The Barbers Trade Union. The Barbers Trade Union is a short story but very strong in approach, which appeared in 1944 in the volume The Barbers Trade Union and Other Stories by Mulk Raj Anand. The author is one of the most prolific authors of Indian origin in English literature. His contribution to novel and short stories is significant. He chooses for his themes the Indian society, which is crowded by ignorance, illiteracy, and disease. The social awareness is one of his principal characteristics. The stories reveal a lively sense of humor, a keen eye for the foibles of the people of the Indian society. His stories and his longer works share a similar thematic coloring. They are usually patterned in form of traditionally Indian folk tale. The story is a gentle social satire in a framework of realism. The author opens the story in his characteristic humorous way. According to him, many important people have contributed in the task of building a new modern India, and Chandu, a humble young barber, has contributed in this great task in his own peculiar way. It was due to his peculiar action that he started a social movement, a trade union. The story has been written in the first person, and the author projects himself as a narrator of the story. The story hits at the very popular caste system prevalent in the Indian society. The narrator belongs to the upper caste Brahmins, and the hero of the story belongs to the lower one. The hero Chandu is senior to the narrator by 6 months and is a leader by the simple means of his temperament. His mind is full of ideas and he does not hesitate in implementing it. His memory is extraordinary. Since the author belongs to the upper class, therefore his mother does not approve of his friendship with Chandu. The writer, however, does not believe in all these things, which is an indication of the commencement of abolition of the caste system. The author envies the freedom of Chandu, who is also a representative of indomitable spirit. Being young and enthusiastic, Chandu has innovative and noble ideas. He is deeply impressed by Dr. Kalan Khan, the dentist, and therefore one day he imitates the style of the doctor's dressing to appear more dignified. He is warmly encouraged in this project by the author, but causes antagonism amongst the so-called upper class of the village. He is reprimanded and rebuked by the landlord, the saukar, and the priest, who call him swine and pig. They assert that because Chandu belongs to a lower caste, therefore he cannot wear the dress which is equivalent to them. Chandu feels humiliated and all his enthusiasm evaporate only to be taken by shame. This incident changes the whole life of Chandu and makes him rebellious. He decides to take revenge and includes his school friend, the author, in his schemes. Chandu is not only ambitious but also sharp and imaginative with a futuristic temperament. He learns to ride a cycle and, taking a bold step, he opens a barber's shop at the end of the town market. The villagers are first angry at a strike, and then they try to find a way out by offering to call another barber from the nearby village. But Chandu, through his sharp and intelligent mind, succeeds them. He makes a union and includes all the barbers of the nearby villages to form a trade union. He represents the younger generation who is free from the notions of higher and lower caste. He is also an icon of individualism who stands for his courageous spirit. The author has chosen a very simple method with a very simple language, with a very simple treatment of showing the big ones that their ancient notions of low caste, high caste is wrong. He strikes at the hypocritic attitude of the upper class and tries to establish this fact that man is superior or inferior only by his intelligence and not by the family in which he is born. The author also introduces the important movement in modern India, that is the non-cooperative movement, and Chandu is a pioneer of this movement. The language is simple, lucid, but the message is very serious and deep. The author succeeds in hitting the reader in his mind, who cannot escape and has to agree with the author. Thank you.